Hi guys, this is just an old style video where I'll walk through and show you all of my containers and seedlings and the garden to kind of give you a little tour, show you what's growing and how much things have changed in just 1 week. I have a tour from last week of what I was growing, and I'm just going to stay downstairs this time. I'm going to show you what I've had overwintering in the garage in containers. I'll show you my seedlings, and then we'll walk down to the garden. Here are a couple of little plants. I have a lemongrass, and the aloe vera is doing just beautifully. Another lemongrass here, and then the Meyer lemon tree, which looks so sad. It is sad and pitiful, but it's starting to show signs of life there. Besides all of these little blooms, which smell heavenly, the blooms just smell so good. But so you see, there's some new leaf growth on here, so there might be hope for this tree after all. We'll know better this summer. We'll see how it does. Okay, here are my containers. My pomegranate bush has just popped back beautifully in the garage. It started showing a lot of nice new growth, and I really needed to go ahead and transfer this to a bigger container this year. This is I've had it for 1.5 years in that same container. I brought it back from Florida with me when I went on vacation there 1.5 years ago, maybe almost 2 years now. So it's just stayed in that little container. And let's see, a red Thai pepper plant looks pretty sad, but I'm not throwing it out yet. We'll just see how it does. This is some French tarragon that looks like it's coming back okay. It's kind of stayed this way for about, I don't know, since I put it in the garage probably. So I'm hoping that's going to pop back nicely, even though I went ahead and bought a new one for backup. I divided some Greek oregano from my garden, and I put it in this container yesterday. So that is nice. Love to cook with Greek oregano. I just love that flavor. And then the anise hyssop. And this is really nice. That was my surprise of all my little containers that I've had in my garage. When that started to grow back, I was real happy about it. So really pleased with that. I don't think it's supposed to be so leggy, but maybe when I get it out and on my deck, it'll be fine. The hyssop that has come back in my garden is much more compact, not leggy at all. So I can kind of compare the two. They're the same plant. Okay, over here, so it's just some rosemary. I'm gonna call this grocery store rosemary because I don't know what kind it is. So sometimes when I go in the grocery store, I'll just pick some of those up that they have there, and they work out fine. This is a new plant for me. I picked it up yesterday as well, and it's a golden variegated sage. So this should be fun. Something new. It's always fun. And then I had a couple more new ones. I have 3 more new herbs. This is elfin thyme. Very delicate little thyme plant. And so I'm looking forward to seeing how this grows. I think it's going to be kind of like a ground cover. And I'm hoping that it won't be as woody as regular thyme. We'll just have to see how that grows. It'd be nice to just pick thyme and not have to deal with picking off the tip ends and all that, because sometimes you know how thyme can be. Okay, and golden oregano. So I have 3 oreganos this year. I'm going to have Italian, Greek, and then this golden here. Some more rosemary. And behind there I have French tarragon. I've already been cutting on it, and it's down to hardly nothing right now, but it's like I just want it to grow. Please grow. I need to get a lot more of those. And then purple sage right there. That'll be a new one and interesting, I hope. And then all of the galangal, I will be moving this down to where my son's garden was. It's a nice little shady area, so I'll need to amend that soil, and that will be moved down there after the last frost. Up here, see, I have a purple coneflower that has come back, and then I stuck a little dill plant in there because I didn't know where else to put it. I do that a lot. If I have something extra and I don't have a spot for it, I just look for a container and I'll go stick it in there. Okay, some more thyme right here. That's grocery store thyme. So I have 2 grocery store plants this year. And then sunset hyssop. I may need to thin that here soon. I'm not sure. I'm not messing with it much right now. It has such a fragile little tiny root system on it. So I'm just letting it do its thing right now. Okay, so over here, on this side over here, I have some lemon cream calendula. I went ahead and put that in a pot, and that will go up in my container garden this year. I'm going to have some in the garden down by the pond as well. And this is going to be strawberry spinach. I'm actually planting that in like 3 different places this year, so I really hope that I can get that to grow. And I think it will reseed itself throughout the garden. So that'll be pretty and something different to grow, growing that from seed. Alright, and then I divided down one of my lemongrass containers yesterday, and I'm propagating that so I can have some more lemongrass other than what I've already propagated. And then a lot of little plants in here. A lot of these right here on this tray are I will move out when it gets a little bit warmer after our last frost. And some here. We have a lot of kale, a lot of broccoli right through here, and these are all looking really good. I will be moving these probably down to the garden next weekend. A lot of Chinese cabbage, looking really good. That's one of my favorite things. I just love it. Okay, and I picked up this little fennel plant over here, even though I'm growing some fennel from seed. That's called a bronze fennel, so I thought it might be kind of interesting. I'm also going to grow one red cabbage in my container garden up on my deck, just because I want to make sure I get one. Since something has acquired a taste for red cabbage in my garden, I decided I'm going to grow one and just keep it up on my deck, because I would like to cook with that later on this spring. And some more fennel and dill over here. Okay, so we will head down to the garden and I will show you what's going on down there. Okay, so last night we had snow. When I woke up this morning, there was snow on the ground and all over my deck, and I did not expect for it to snow last night, so I did not put anything over my little beds here. But fortunately, just about everything I have out here doesn't mind a little bit of cold, and so I think everything did fine. Okay, so let me show you real quick. I'll try to show you as fast as I can. Over here we have sugar snap peas are coming up, and I only grow these super sugar snap peas, guys. And I will show you. I have a little pack because I'm about to sow some more down here in just a little bit. But there's super sugar snap, and it has always done so well for me, and I've had such problems with other sugar snap peas, so that's the only one I grow now, and I threw away all my other ones. I have like 4 or 5 packs of other ones, and I love sugar snap peas so much that I'm not going to waste my garden space, which is so valuable, growing something that I'm not going to eat. So there's sugar snap for you. Pac-Man broccoli, looking pretty good over here. These are transplants that I purchased. And then I have some sugar snap peas are coming up a little bit better than you saw last week. I've been pulling out some of the garlic which had rotted over here in this bed. So some of it I'm leaving, and then I have some shallots that are coming up over here as well. This is a Red Holland shallot. You might be able to see the little shoot coming up over there. Right there. Oh, I'm out of focus. So anyway, Red Holland. Right over here we have rat's tail, has germinated, and it is up and going. Happy about that. It likes the cool season. I think I waited a little while into maybe even after my last frost date to plant that last year, and then I was reading that you can actually plant it really early, so it likes the cooler season better. And it was really beautiful in the garden last year, and the flavor wasn't too bad. A little on the bitter side, but you can always fix that up with a little bit of ginger and red pepper flakes and that sort of thing. Over here, some Chinese cabbage. That was up last week, and it's just getting a little bit bigger now. Over here, the parsley still not loving it yet because of the cold temps, but hasn't died off at all. And I have a few sugar snap peas that have come up over here, but I probably had about 8 over here, but only 4 have germinated, and one's doesn't look very healthy. So I'm going to sow some more over here. Hopefully they can catch up with these other ones. And then the gray shallots, they're hanging in there. I'm hoping that once the heat arrives pretty regularly here, that they will take off. So I have probably about I don't know, 10 to 12 left here that something did not dig up and run off with. And I think that there were squirrels. So many things I want to show y'all, and I know these tours go on, but I just want to show you what I'm growing to give you guys some ideas in case there's something you think that you might want to grow too, because right now is the time to start getting things in the ground. Alright, so spinach doing wonderfully. I planted some more red cabbage because I really, like I said, I really want to grow that. And this is protected with some netting. Maybe you can see that on the camera there. Parsley. Not anything too unusual from what I showed you last week. Over here though, I have some of the radishes have come up. These are the French breakfast radishes. So happy about that. And a lot of my shallots are coming up. These are just yellow shallots that I purchased like at Lowe's or somewhere like that. And so those are popping up. And this is the little hyssop. Just love it. It's so lovely. It looks so much different from what I have in a container up there that I just showed you, but the leaf color is just so pretty. Parsley here. Oh, one little strawberry plant doing okay. And the beautiful silver thyme. It was planted for 2 years, I think. I had it over here in this bed. It just struggled over here. And then over here, it's just done beautifully. Love it, love it, love it. It's just doing great. Okay, I expect this is a little lemongrass here. I expect that'll pop back up here. I'd say in May I'll start to see some little blades pop out of there. And then here are some more sugar snap peas. They're starting to pop up. That was not that way last week. Okay, and then right here are garlic and some garlic. Now this garlic's doing so much better than what I had in my raised bed, as you can tell. It's not rotted at all. It looks wonderful. So this may be the only garlic that I get this year. This one here and then some over there. They're doing really well. I'm thinking I'm just going to take out the other ones in my bed over there. They just don't look good at all. And so I'm thinking I'm just going to remove those because that space is very valuable. Anything I have that I can put in a raised bed always does so well. And so I really think it's amazing how those are not doing as well as the ones that are in the ground over here. But my greens will do much better in the beds than they will over here. So that's what I'll do. I'll probably take out that garlic. And then my onions are coming up back here. Looking really good. I don't know, maybe you can see a couple of those shoots coming up there. Alrighty. Okay, let's see what else I can show you here. Some rat's tail, some more rat's tail. That'll be really, really pretty. I love the little purple flowers that it puts out. And then there's some mint. See a little bit of mint. I try to keep that under control. If it looks like it's spreading too much, I start to pull out the vines, and I've been able to keep it under control. It hasn't taken over yet, and it's a spearmint. It's really nice. And some more rat's tail behind that little popsicle stick right there. I'm growing a lot of that this year. Okay, and then over there is just a little bit more Pac-Man broccoli. And I hope I have enough room to move all my seedlings down here. I do that when I go into a nursery and I see things, I just walk out with them. It's like, I want those, and I buy them up, and they end up in my garden down here. So it'll be kind of a succession planting actually. I'll have a lot of these will be harvested, and my other ones will have a couple weeks behind them. Alright, so hopefully this will give you some ideas of what you might grow with your garden this year and this spring, and hopefully you are all having a wonderful season out there. Thanks for watching.